how in the world do you convert leads? How do you get buyers and sellers that are willing to make a move right now? And unfortunately, an awful lot of agents suck at conversion. This is the law of attraction. This is getting somebody interested in you, to have a conversation with you, to get to know you a little bit. And the problem is, for lack of a better term, someone shows a little bit of interest in dating and you flash them your junk. That's what's happening. Like literally, yeah, we're thinking about buying a house. Hey, do you have an agent to help you? I can do this and I can do that. Like you're just flashing your junk and they don't know anything about you yet. But that's truly, I mean, that's what so many agents do. One little sign like, oh, I was interested in 123 Main Street. Oh, great. Do you have a realtor to help you? I have the unlisted homes and I can get you access and I can do this and I can do it. They're like, whoa, I just want to see the house. And then you think they're not motivated. The goal is to truly create a little bit of attraction with them first. So I want to talk about what that path looks like. I want to role play some examples for you so you can see how to better convert, whether it's online, email, direct message, or if it's text message, we're doing a lot of texting now, or phone call, face-to-face, in an open house, anything like that. There's really a checkpoint you have to get past before you move to the next one. It's almost, one of the best training classes or ebooks or something on dating. It was entitled How to Know If She's Ready to Be Kissed. Because in that dating world, in that law of attraction and getting people to like you and all that, one of the struggling things for guys is like, man, we're getting really close. We got eye contact. I don't know. Like, should I go in? I don't want to be rejected. Is she ready to be kissed? How do you know if she's ready to be kissed? And there's actually a test you can do. You use I'm not going to tell you how it works, but you can actually find out if a girl is ready to be kissed. And that whole testing process thing tells you, hey, it's time to move on to the next phase. It's time to give her a little peck on the lips or something. Well, the same is true with this. If they haven't crossed a certain threshold, you don't talk about you as an agent or how you can help them or that you've got better options for them or anything like that. What's the test factor? What's that litmus test to know they're ready for me to ask for an appointment? They're ready for me to tell them a little bit about what I can do or jump on a Zoom meeting with them or whatever that is. It's the same kind of law of attraction. So the easiest, many of you are familiar with kind of that 9-word email approach that you can take a whole bunch of old leads or your unconverted leads you had from even 3 years ago. You can send a simple email and you'll get some responses. And that email might say something like, are you still looking to buy a home in Central Ohio? That's it. Nothing. It doesn't have your stupid signature and your email and your phone and your fax number in case somebody wants to. Think how many faxes you've gotten. You got to have that on there. You got to have your mother's maiden name. You got to have your license number. You got to have all this stuff. What if it just said, are you still thinking about buying a home in Central Ohio? And just shut up. That's it. Because some people are going to reply. But I want you to think about this. If you're on a website and they've got this little chat button in the corner or something where you can start a conversation, do you agree that sometimes you'll just put something in there to kind of see, is this a real person replying or is this a bot? You'll ask a quick question just to see what kind of reply we get. Does it come back immediately and it's very much a scripted answer that's AI or something? Do you guys agree? A lot of us do that. We're going to kind of type in a quick question. Are you there? And if they just say yes, damn, this is probably a bot, right? Or some simple test question to see, am I even talking to a real person? Well, that happens with email. It happens with text. Do you agree you're getting computers that are texting you now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you see that a lot with some of the stuff that people will embed into marketplace ads. There's a lot of companies that will put in a bot. Bots often either give you this whole big spiel back and they regurgitate everything with minimal answers that actually get you moving forward. But people do that all the time. They test it to see, are you real? So this is where you need to have your real self in place so that way we can progress forward.
Yeah, so let's say we do use the very high converting email that just says, hey, are you still thinking of buying a home here in Central Ohio? And we just stop right there. That's it. You will get a high number of responses. Here's what the most common response is. Here's exactly what it says word for word. Yes.